In my home country of Japan, over 90,000 people are celebrating their 100th birthday. Think about that for a moment. Not just living longer, but truly thriving. Meanwhile, here in the West, I see so many of my patients spending fortunes on gym memberships and bottles of supplements, yet they still face a future of aching joints, fading memory, and a growing fear of losing their independence after 50. What if I told you the secret to Japanese vitality isn't found in a pill or a punishing workout, but in rediscovering 6 simple movements our bodies have tragically forgotten? Hello, my name is Dr. Kenji Sato, and welcome to the Senior Wellness Center. For decades, my mission has been to bridge the gap between the timeless wisdom of the East and the proven science of the West. I believe we're not meant to simply endure aging. My goal here is to help you not just add years to your life, but to add vibrant life back into your years. Today, we are going to uncover those 6 forgotten movements together. And I promise, by the end of this video, you will have a clear, simple path to reclaiming your body's natural strength and balance. Let's begin our journey with movement number 6. The art of slow walking, or as we call it in Japan, I remember watching my grandfather practice sampo every morning in his garden. It wasn't a race, it was a quiet conversation with the earth beneath his feet. This is the opposite of the power walking we see in the West, with clenched fists and pounding hearts. The goal of sampo isn't to burn calories, it's to calm your entire nervous system. The key is to walk at about half your normal pace. And as you do, you coordinate your breath. It's a simple rhythm. Inhale for 2 steps. Hold your breath for 2 steps. And then a long, slow exhale for 4 steps. Let's try it together. Inhale, hold, and exhale. You might be thinking, Dr. Sato, how can walking slower possibly be better for me? It's a fair question. The answer lies not in your muscles, but in your brain. When you walk this slowly, you are forced to roll your foot from heel, through the arch, all the way to your toes. Your feet have thousands of nerve endings. This deliberate motion sends a massive wave of sensory data up to your brain. This process is called proprioception, and it is the foundation of your balance. You are literally re-teaching your brain how to connect with the ground, rebuilding the stability that time and inactivity have worn away. And the science is profound. A 10-year study from Kyoto University found that seniors who practiced sampo daily had 62% less arterial stiffness. Their cardiovascular systems were literally more flexible, like those of people 20 years younger. So, my tip for you is this. Start with just 10 minutes. Find a patch of grass or a dirt path if you can. The uneven surface provides even more feedback to your brain. Leave your phone behind. Just feel the ground. Focus on your breath and walk. This is an exercise. It's neural re-education. Now for our 5th secret, a cherished ritual from my childhood, Radio Taiso. Imagine this. Every single morning at exactly 6:30 a.m., a simple piano melody plays across Japan. From city parks to office buildings, millions of people from young children to their great-grandparents stop what they're doing and begin to move together. This is Radio Taiso. It's a 3-minute routine of 13 gentle, flowing stretches. There are no weights, no sweating, no painful poses. It's simply a way to wake up every joint in your body. We do arm circles, gentle forward bends, side stretches, and knee lifts. But it's only 3 minutes, you might say. Can that really make a difference? Well, let's look at the body's natural joint oil, something called synovial fluid. When we're still for long periods, like overnight, this fluid becomes thick. That's why we feel so stiff in the morning. Radio Taiso acts like a gentle pump, circulating this fluid and lubricating every joint from your ankles to your neck. It's the perfect morning tune-up for your body. The results are astonishing. A study of over 8,000 seniors found that daily practitioners had 40% fewer falls and an incredible 55% less chronic back pain. They maintained full mobility in their hips and shoulders well into their 80s, a feat almost unheard of in the West. And the best part? It takes just 3 minutes and 15 seconds. You can do it in your pajamas before your first cup of coffee. No equipment needed. For maximum benefit, do it right after waking. Your body's natural growth hormones are peaking, making your muscles extra receptive to this gentle movement. Now we arrive at movement number 4, and this one may be the most important posture we have lost in the modern world. The deep squat rests. If you walk through a park in Tokyo, you will see something remarkable. Men and women in their 70s, 80s, even 90s, resting comfortably in a deep squat, heels flat on the ground, back perfectly straight. They are chatting, reading, or simply enjoying the moment. In the West, we have outsourced this fundamental human posture to an invention. The chair. We sit in chairs to eat, work, and watch TV. And over time, our hips, knees, and ankles forget how to move through their natural, full range of motion. This is not a failure of your body. It's a consequence of our environment. The ability to rest in a deep squat is a powerful indicator of musculoskeletal health. In fact, a study following over 5,000 seniors found that those who could comfortably hold this position had a 70% lower chance of needing assisted living later in life. Their independence was directly linked to this posture. Biomechanically, it's a powerhouse. It decompresses your lower spine, which gets compressed from years of sitting in chairs. It strengthens your pelvic floor, which is crucial for bladder control as we age. And it keeps the joints of your hips, knees, and ankles fully mobile and nourished. Now, I know many of you are thinking, my knees could never do that. Let's start safely. Find a sturdy chair or countertop for support. Go down only as far as you are comfortable. If your heels lift, that's very common. Simply place a small rolled-up towel under them for support. Hold for just 20 seconds. The goal isn't pain, it's gentle reopening. For extra comfort, especially at the beginning, an extra cushioned exercise mat can make a world of difference for protecting your knees from the hard floor. It's about creating a safe space for your body to This brings us to movement number 3, an exercise so simple, yet so potent, that I often prescribe it to my patients single leg standing. It may sound almost too simple. Stand on one leg for 1 minute, twice a day. But behind this simplicity is a profound neurological workout. Your ability to balance is one of the strongest predictors of your longevity, even more so than your cholesterol or blood pressure, according to research. When you stand on one leg, your brain ignites with activity. It receives constant feedback from your ankle, your core muscles, and the vestibular system in your inner ears. It then makes hundreds of tiny, lightning-fast adjustments to keep you upright. This is active brain training. A landmark 15-year study from Fukuoka University was stunning. It followed 12,000 older adults and found those who practiced daily single-leg standing had 68% fewer hip fractures and 75% fewer fall-related hospitalizations. Falls are not an inevitable part of aging. They are a sign of a system that needs retraining. To start safely, stand next to a wall or kitchen counter, with your fingertips resting on it for support. Lift one foot just an inch or two off the floor. Fix your gaze on a spot in front of you. Aim for 20 to 30 seconds. Then switch legs. The key is consistency, not perfection. As you improve, you can progress. Try it while you brush your teeth, integrating it into your daily routine. Ready? For a bigger challenge, try it on a folded towel to create instability. For those ready for the next level, using a foam balance pad, like physical therapists recommend, can supercharge the benefits for your brain. We now move to our number 2 habit, which I consider to be less of an exercise and more of a daily test of functional longevity: floor sitting transitions. In Japan, a life lived closer to the ground is common. We eat, drink tea, and socialize on the floor. This means, naturally, we get up and down from the floor dozens of times every single day. Most Westerners don't realize that this simple act is one of the most powerful movements for preserving independence. In fact, I want you to think of this as your personal longevity test. A landmark study from Tsukuba University tracked over 10,000 adults. Those who could sit down and rise from the floor without using their hands for support had a dramatically lower mortality rate over the following 6 years. Why is this so crucial? Because getting up from the floor isn't just a physical act of strength. It's a complex neurological sequence. It demands motor planning from your brain, coordination between your limbs, core stability to protect your spine, and spatial awareness. These are the very skills that silently decline after 50 if we don't actively practice them. Every time you get up from the floor, you are reinforcing the vital neural pathways that keep you mobile, independent, and safe from debilitating falls. It's a full body and full brain exercise rolled into one. If this seems daunting, please do not worry. We start simply. Use a sturdy chair for support. Place one knee on the floor, then the other, and gently sit back. To get up, reverse the process, always using the chair for balance. Just 2 or 3 of these transitions a day will build remarkable strength. And finally, we have arrived at movement number 1. This is the one I was most excited to share with you. It is the pinnacle of simplicity and profound effectiveness. I call it the towel twist. It looks almost too simple to be true. You take a towel, you twist. That's it. Yet this 2-minute daily ritual, known in Japan as Tenugi Ibiki, is the secret that many Okinawan centenarians credit for their incredible strength and vitality well into their 90s. Traditionally, this is done with a specific Japanese Tenugi towel, which has the perfect length and thin cotton texture for an optimal grip, but any hand towel can get you started. Let me show you how it works. Hold the towel at shoulder height with your arms extended. Now, gently pull your hands apart as if you were trying to rip the towel. Maintain this outward tension. This is the secret. Then, slowly twist your torso to the right, keeping your hips facing forward. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and return to center. Now, twist to the left. Feel that activation in your shoulders, your back, and your core. That gentle, sustained tension is waking up deep stabilizer muscles that are rarely used in our daily lives or even in typical workouts. But the magic goes deeper. Brain scans show that this cross-body twisting motion, combined with the isometric tension, activates both the left and right hemispheres of your brain at the same time. This enhances coordination, sharpens memory, and even improves reaction time. And the long-term results are like a 20-year study of 15,000 Japanese elders found that those who practiced this for just 2 minutes a day lived, on average, 7 years longer. Their grip strength remained strong into their 90s, and their bone density was comparable to people 20 years younger. 2 minutes. Once in the morning to activate your body, and once at night to release the day's tension. That's all it takes. No gym, no noise. Just you, a towel, and the power to fundamentally change how your body and brain age. So there you have it. 6 ancient movements. Sampa, radio, Teso, the deep squat. Rest, single leg standing. Floor, transitions. And the towel, twist. Each one is simple. Each one is powerful. And together, they form a new philosophy for how we approach our health as we grow older. What you've seen today isn't a workout plan. It's not a trend, and it's certainly not about anti-aging. That is a battle you cannot win. Instead, this is a return to natural, intelligent human movement. The very movements that our modern, chair-bound lifestyle has slowly taken from us. The Japanese elders I admire aren't doing these things because they want to live forever. They do them because they want to live well. They want to remain clear-headed, strong, and independent for as long as life allows. Aging is not something to be endured. It is a skill we can learn to master. The choice to age differently starts today. It starts with one small decision. You don't have to do all 6 movements tomorrow. Just choose one. One movement, 1 minute. One choice. That single, simple decision, repeated daily, can ripple into years of better balance, sharper brain health, and a vitality you may have thought was lost. To help you begin this journey safely and effectively, I've put together a carefully curated list of the supportive tools we discussed, like the cushioned mat and the traditional Tenugui towel. You can find that complete list with my personal recommendations in the first pinned comment right below this video. It's there to help you save time and start with confidence. And if this philosophy of moving with purpose resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe to the Senior Wellness Center so we can continue this journey together. Let me know in the comments which one of these 6 movements you're going to try first. I read every one. And if you enjoyed this content and want to continue your journey to a healthier life, check out the videos appearing on your screen now. I'm sure they'll help you immensely. Click on one of them, and I'll see you there.